You want to start a hair business, and every time you think about it, the same thought stops you. I don't even know how to make a wig yet. How am I going to start a hair business? So you wait, and then you tell yourself that you're going to start when you're good enough and when you're ready. And then months go by and you still haven't made a single dollar. Here's what I know after years of doing this. The thing that you think you need to learn first is not actually first. And because nobody told me this when I started my wig business, it took me way longer to be able to start making money. Let me save you that time, so stay with me. This is very realistic, and you can do this around your full-time job. You're going to follow a technique that I call test and sell. Test and sell is a technique that makes sure that you start making money as soon as you start your hair business. Now, when I ask a lot of my mentees and my students, is there a reason why you're just starting now and you didn't actually start your hair business 2 years ago? A lot of them will tell me, oh, the reason that I haven't started is because I didn't know how to construct a wig. Now, this is the thing. What you're going to do first is that you're going to test wig construction and you're going to sell ready-made wigs from vendors. Let me explain. The thing that you think you need to start first is usually construction. How do I construct a wig that my clients can wear? And when it comes to construction, it takes watching step-by-step guide as well as practicing. But if you start with that first in mind, you're going to realize that you're just there practicing, testing a wig, stitching a wig, and you're not actually making money. If the plan that you have or the goal that you have is to eventually leave your 9-to-5, you need to start making money now. This is where the sales strategy comes in. You're going to be starting with a ready-made wig from a vendor, virgin hair specifically. The reason why I say virgin hair specifically and not raw is because in 2026 right now, finding a virgin hair, a good virgin hair, is not a problem. There are so many virgin hair vendors out there. The only issue here is to test. And I will say that in order for you not to go through all of the stress of testing, find a reliable person. And when I say reliable person, someone that you feel like across, you can actually see that their plan is not just to make money, but also to make the world better. If that person is selling a vendor list, get a vendor list. There are so many affordable vendor lists out there that you can get. Specifically, focus on virgin hair. Now, if you want to test a virgin vendor yourself, go for it. I actually prefer this because you tend to learn while testing. But in order for you not to get stuck in the testing phase, get a vendor list. Once you have a virgin vendor list that can offer you ready-made wigs, then you can go ahead to order your first ready-made wig from this vendor. Now, let's go back to the test phase. While you are ordering your vendor list, or maybe you've gotten a vendor and you're ordering the ready-made wig, we're going to start testing how to construct a wig properly. On the side, maybe once a week or twice a week if you can, test how to construct a wig properly by going on AliExpress or Temu, somewhere cheap, buy 3 bundles and a closure and start construction. You're not going to sell this. What you're doing is you're practicing how to construct a wig. A pro tip here, you don't need a new closure and new bundles every single time. Take apart the old one that you've constructed, the one that you're testing on, and keep reconstructing that bundle and that closure. And while that is happening once a week or twice a week, on the other side, you're now styling a wig. You've gotten the wig from your vendor. You don't need to construct. You skipped the construction phase because guess what? You're testing. Now you're moving on to selling. Construction and styling are 2 different techniques. As a beginner, you might get really overwhelmed by doing this, especially if you know that you want to sell this. When it comes to selling, there's a different type of pressure that just comes on us, and you're thinking, what if I sell this and the customer hates it? What if I sell it and the customer doesn't like the way that this wig fits on their head? So I'm going to just paint you a picture. So you've gone ahead to Temu or AliExpress, whatever, and you've gotten 3 bundles and a closure. You've kept that aside. The plan is to use that for testing. So during the testing phase, you are constructing a wig, you're styling the wig at the same time, doing that over and over again. You have a timeline. You have to start your hair business, let's say in a month's time. But you're doing all of that maybe twice a week or once a week, and then you realize that you've actually spent 4 weeks doing that without actually starting your hair business. Now let's switch the scenario. The same time you ordered those 3 bundles and a closure from Temu or AliExpress, you've also maybe gotten yourself a vendor list and you've ordered a ready-made wig. On the side, you're constructing, which means that you're testing, you're making sure that you understand what construction is. At the same time, the ready-made wig that you have, you're customizing it. You've bleached the knot, you've plucked the lace, you styled it, you've taken nice pictures for your social media, you've packed it. That means your wig is ready to sell to your customer. Now, let me be real with you, right? Let me tell you what this is for. I'm not saying that test and sell strategy can be done by anyone off the street. No. When I'm saying start with styling, I am guessing that you already know your way around hair just a little bit. You styled your own hair, you probably styled your friend's hair, you've curled your hair, you've installed your wig, you wash your hair. You have some sort of knowledge when it comes to hair. And if that's you, you're more ready than you think. But genuinely, if you've never styled a wig before, you've never touched a wig before, you're really nervous about hair, then you need to switch your strategy. Now you're only doing a test strategy, and the test should only focus on styling. So focusing on a particular technique first will ensure that you're starting your hair business as soon as possible. And even though you're doing the test and sell strategy, or you're just doing the test strategy, you need some sort of help. You need to be in a group of women or ladies that are equally doing the same thing as you. And this is where Ori's Hair Room comes in. Ori's Hair Room is a membership that I created for women that are looking to start a profitable hair business. You're probably in the phase of, oh, I don't know how to style a wig better. I don't know how to create content. I don't know how to color. All of these things are what we cover in Ori's Hair Room as a group. So if that's something that you're looking to join, that will aid you and assist you in the process of starting your hair business, you can check the link in the description. If it's open, you can join. If not, it means that we are closed for the month, so you can go on the wait list so that you get notified once we reopen. Let me be honest with you, even though I'm telling you to just test and sell, please don't start selling and forget that you have to actually go into construction. I'll tell you this right now, custom wig makes you the most money. And not just that, once you've mastered construction, it doesn't take that long to actually construct a wig from start to finish. Another thing about ready-made wigs, kind of like a floor, is usually a universal kind of construction. You have a small, medium, and large, and usually that doesn't fit everyone. It's either it's too big at the back or it just doesn't sit right. So knowing how to construct your wig is really, really important. So even though you're making money, because I promise you when you start making money, you want to start forgetting how to construct a wig. Don't forget, go back to construction. Don't skip it, because later down the line, you're going to regret that you haven't actually taught yourself how to construct a good wig. But the reason this strategy works is you're taking one barrier off. You're not having to feel like, oh, what if I construct the wig for the customer and it doesn't look right? You're taking that off. You're just focusing on styling only, but you're only testing construction. If you have any questions on this, any worry, any like, oh, Oris, what does that mean? Let me know in the comment section, and I'm going to check the comment section and try my best to respond to you. If you've never seen me before, hi, my name is Oris, and on this channel, we talk about building hair and beauty businesses, something that you can build on the side, something that you can own, something that eventually gets you out of your 9-to-5 if you're stuck, because this is what I did, and I was able to leave my 9-to-5 after a year of launching my hair business. And if you want me closer in your corner while you figure this out, if you want me to be able to show you how to build a profitable business alongside other beautiful women in Ori's Hair Room, you can check the link in the description. If it's open, you can join. If not, it means that we are closed for the month so that you can go on the wait list and get notified once we reopen. Thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate your time today, and I'll see you in the next one.